about the Queen of England, but well, let me find out from my fact master. Well, what do you know about the Queen?
That she was Scottish.
She was Scottish?
Yes.
The Queen of England?
Yes.
England are English?
No, she was Scottish.
She was Scottish?
Yes.
Woo! Woo! Scottish?
Yes.
What, can you substantiate? Tell us more. How did a Scottish come to rule the English?
Okay. After the Tudor ruling family died out, yeah, the Tudors. Elizabeth the First.
Who are Tudors?
The Tudors are a ruling family. Were a ruling family.
Where?
In England.
Uh-huh.
Yes. So when Queen Elizabeth the First died, she was the last Tudor, and her nephew came to rule. He was from Scotland. His name was James.
So the Queen never had a child?
Elizabeth. She never got married.
Okay. So the nephew came to be?
Yeah. He took over. After taking over, he ruled England and Scotland at the same time. And since he was Scottish, his descendants, who were Scottish, became kings and queens, going up to Elizabeth II. Actually, she had Scottish and German blood.
Now the Germans have also entered.
Yeah.
So how did the Germans come to be part of this English-Scottish affair?
The German people came to rule England. The Normans. After the Germans came to rule, then the English started to take over. Then George the Fourth had a daughter, Queen Elizabeth II. The father of Queen Elizabeth II.
Okay, who came from the Scottish nephews and Nankan? George,
King George was king because his brother abdicated the throne because he married a divorced woman.
Why didn't he become king?
First of all, since Henry VIII chose that royals are going to become the heads of the church, since he was the head of the church, he could not get married to a divorced woman because that was disobeying the laws of church. So since he wanted to marry that woman, he abdicated the throne and it went to his brother, George IV.
And George IV happens to be?
Queen Elizabeth II's father.
Oh, so Queen Elizabeth was born by George. Oh, who are the other kings? Do you know others? What happened? Like who?
Like King George.
King George?
Yeah, very funny.
What's special about King George?
He had mad cow disease.
He had mad cow disease?
Yeah.
King George had mad cow disease?
He was mad that in his fits of madness, from the start of the year to Christmas, in his fits of madness, he thought he was glass and used to tie steel rods to his sleeves so that even if he fell, he wouldn't break.
So he thought he was glass? Like glass, the breakable glass. So he would tie steel on himself so that he doesn't break?
Yes. And he never showered. All he did was call a glass polisher to polish him.
He never showered, like no water?
Yes.
Woo!
He was just polished.
The glass guy would come and polish his skin. What else did King George do that we don't know?
He thought he had a baby son called baby Octavius, but was actually a pillow.
His pillow?
Yes.
He thought his pillow was his baby?
He used to even hear the baby crying.
The pillow in his mind. That's like the mad cow.
At one point, he thought that the pillow touched him.
And it almost broke the glass. Allah! King Georgie! So, which other kings or queens ever ruled England that you know, that were quite interesting?
King James.
He also never showered like George, what?
No, he showered, but he didn't shower properly.
And so this King James had a bad relationship with water, eh? He never liked showering.
Actually, some people thought that he was allergic to water.
Hey.
At one point, he even announced that he's allergic to water.
He was hydrophobic, you know, the fear of water. This James.
He used to just, what he would call washing his hands would actually be him just polishing the tips of his fingers.
And then he'll say he has
With
what?
gloves on.
With the gloves.
On. Another King James
Hey,
said he could rule without government.
he could rule without government.
Yeah, he was a steward
He was a stew.
at.
Uh-huh.
He thought he could rule without government because government wouldn't allow him to do certain things. So he said, I can rule without government. Due to that, government got angry and fought him. They were called the Roundheads, and his army was called the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers were his army and the Roundheads, Parliament's army. Now the Roundheads are the ones who won the battle.
The Roundheads. Thankfully, we no longer have people with round heads. They are very few. And very few are in leadership. So we are safe. Yeah? Put your hands together once again for DJ Kangye. Thank you so much for choosing to watch my YouTube channel. And yes, remember to subscribe. Remember to subscribe. Yes. And hit the bell to be the first to know when we upload the latest video. Remember as well to share with your friends, relatives, outlaws, in-laws, everybody. And let's be happy together. Happiness is a kidding in me, diggity. I'll see you when I see you.